The Moon is the only natural satellite of Earth and one of the few satellites orbiting rocky planets. Its size is remarkable, being the largest satellite relative to the planet it orbits. Despite this, have we ever wondered if it is truly the only one? Could there be other natural satellites of Earth, even if they are too small to be seen with the naked eye? Our instinctive answer is that it is not possible, but the truth might surprise us. In this context, we will explore the possibility that other celestial bodies orbit our planet. In 1846, a few months before the discovery of Neptune, during a period of numerous astronomical discoveries, a French astronomer named Frédéric Petit made a surprising claim. Petit, director of the Toulouse Observatory and a researcher of meteors, stated that he had discovered a second natural satellite of Earth. This satellite, known as Petit's moon, was said to have a very peculiar orbit. Petit was known for his studies on bolides, the bright trails left by meteoroids burning up in the atmosphere, a phenomenon we commonly call shooting stars. On March 21, 1846, two astronomers from the Toulouse Observatory, Le Bon and Dacier, along with another researcher from the Arenaccio Observatory, observed an exceptionally bright bolide. Petit, analyzing the trajectory of this object, realized that its orbit suggested it was moving around Earth. The celestial body that had generated the luminous trail must have been a small satellite in orbit around our planet. According to Petit's calculations, this object took only 2 hours, 44 minutes, and 59 seconds to complete a full orbit around Earth. An incredible aspect of Petit's moon was that its orbit was highly elliptical, with an apogee of 13,500 kilometers and a surprisingly close perigee, only 11.5 kilometers from Earth, meaning it was within Earth's atmosphere. If confirmed, this satellite would have exhibited truly extraordinary behavior. But was this really the truth? Did Earth have another satellite? The observation sparked significant scientific debate. However, the scientific community did not welcome the hypothesis of Petit's moon. Numerous astronomers, including the famous Urbain Le Verrier, known for predicting Neptune's existence, expressed strong doubts about Petit's calculations. Le Verrier criticized the methods used, suggesting that factors such as atmospheric drag, which would make the trajectory of such a close object unstable, had not been properly considered. According to Le Verrier, there was no valid evidence supporting the idea of a second natural satellite of Earth. Petit, despite the objections, was not discouraged and continued searching for evidence of other natural satellites orbiting Earth. He died in 1865 without his theory ever being accepted by the scientific community. However, a few years after his death, the concept of Petit's moon became known in another context, thanks to Jules Verne's novel Around the Moon. In the book, one of the characters, Impey Barbicane, refers to a second moon of Earth, though it is described as a very small and difficult to observe object. This passage in the novel helped spread the fame of Petit's moon, making it known worldwide. Over the years, other astronomers attempted to discover new natural satellites of Earth, but without success. In 1898, German astronomer Georg Valtat claimed to have discovered another satellite, but did not provide concrete details about the calculations that led to this conclusion. He stated that this satellite took 177 days to orbit Earth and was about 1 million kilometers away. However, when an attempt was made to observe the satellite during a transit in front of the solar disk, nothing was found. Despite predictions, no object was spotted. Another attempt to discover an invisible satellite was made in 1918 when astrologer Safari named a dark satellite Lilith, a name still used by some today to refer to this hypothetical moon in an astrological context. But astronomical research did not stop there. In later years, astronomers continued exploring the possibility of smaller and temporary satellites, such as the so-called ephemeral moons, objects temporarily captured by Earth's gravity but unable to maintain a stable trajectory in the long term. The existence of objects orbiting Earth in temporary orbits is now well documented, and the meteoroids that enter Earth's atmosphere can sometimes become temporary satellites of our planet. These objects may remain in orbit around Earth for a relatively short period before being destroyed by atmospheric drag. There is also the possibility of so-called Trojan satellites, small bodies that remain stable at certain Lagrangian points where Earth's and the Moon's gravitational forces balance. In 1951, Polish astronomer Kazimierz Kordylewski began searching for such objects in the Earth-Moon system, eventually observing a dust cloud located at one of these Lagrangian points. However, these objects are not true natural satellites, but rather accumulations of dust that have concentrated in these particular space regions. Even in the Earth-Sun system, objects known as Earth Trojans exist, such as asteroids 2010 TK7 and 2020 XL5, which orbit the Sun at the fourth Lagrangian point. However, they are not considered true satellites of Earth since they follow the Sun's orbit. These discoveries show us that, while there are no permanent satellites of Earth besides the Moon, there are still objects that could be considered temporary satellites, or that occupy special positions like the Lagrangian points. The search for unknown Earth satellites remains a difficult and complex field of study. However, the possibility of discovering new objects orbiting our planet, even if ephemeral or dusty, reminds us that the universe is still full of mysteries to explore. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel to not miss upcoming videos.